got going on right now? Sunday. Got a big bullish jump up. Hold on, let's go all the way out. 'Cause, yeah. This is the way I like to do Fibonacci. These are what I've considered the most important points on it. So, shout out to, I think it's Dabo Willis. I learned this from him, so I would not say that. But, alright, so, yeah, we got a strong rejection out of what they call the golden ratio, or the golden zone between the 50 and the 61.8 or 0.618. Got a strong push out of there. There is a fair value or a bearish fair value gap right here, but I don't think that's going to be strong enough to change the direction on this. So it's very bullish. Yeah, everything says buy on the higher time frame. The high time frame absolutely says buy. So we got a previous swing high right here. If we get a strong break of this, retest, and then it's out of there. So remember, this is 100% of the move, but we got all the way to up there. That's where it's heading and beyond. So it's gonna be a good summer, look like. So and when it breaks this previous swing high right here, there's no fair value to stop it until right there. So eventually it's going to take out this high. Now how long it takes to do that, that's what we don't know. But we know that's where we're going. We're coming up here and eventually up here. Or it's going to get here and turn around and go back that way, which I don't think that's going to happen. But it's always possible. And on the downside, there's really nothing to stop it if it failed till it gets here. That little bit of the gap, but I don't think it's coming back that way no time soon. I think we're out of there. I don't need to see this up here. So 4 hour, another Fibonacci, or another bullish Fibonacci. You can technically put one right here too, and obviously right there. But that's lower time frame stuff. But on the 4 hour chart, this is what we're looking at. The same thing, right? Micro and macro. So you got the macro, which was up here. Got the macro up here. So this is the big picture. We got the market spiking down into the golden zone, spiking to 50% of the move from the bottom to the top. This is 50% of the move right here. It spiked it and got up out of there. It was so many buyers in this area, right? So you got two things coming together right there. You got demand. This is a demand area. Hold on. So that's demand. This right here is demand. I could have just did that. And this is fair value. And it's inside of the two most important points on the Fibonacci growth sequence. So you got three things coming together right here. So it's very bullish in my opinion, very much so. So let me, sheesh. All right, well it failed. So There's a little bit too much going on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, Jamal. It's gonna get dark in a minute. The sun going down. Looks like it's failing. Oh, that looks definitely like it's failing. So if that's the case, are we going to fill in this gap here? Is that what we're doing? Are we on the way down? Or is this a trick for you to scoop one more time and then fall? Who knows? Hold on, let's clean this up. What do I absolutely need? This is the actual Fibonacci. This is the previous low time frame trend line. And then, like I say, micro and macro. It's all, I think about it like those NFT pictures a few years ago where you keep zooming out or zooming in or whatever, and it's just more lives on top of more lives on top of more lives. Same thing. It's all fractal. So so this is Friday. The stuff it did on Friday. But this is how we opened up Sunday evening. So my direction Friday was definitely right, but timing definitely wrong. So, and I didn't know when to stop. So I got beat up pretty bad Friday, in my opinion, my definition of bad. So this is the low of tonight. So this is the high. So we put a Fibonacci on that mug. So look at that. See, there's one more, so you got to be careful, because like we say, this thing can come down to the 61.8 and turn all the way around. That's ideal, actually. That's what you want to see. You want to see it pull here and then get up out of there. That's what you want to see. There. What's this thing want to do? Yeah. Got him. Yep. There's a new one. To get a squeeze. We about to get a squeeze. Oops. That also Dabo Willis, but he trades. He's a swing trader, so he's doing stuff like this on a higher time frame. But it still works. You just gotta be careful and patient. Technically 325. Shoot. Oops. There we go. Though. Whoa.
Order filled.
Let's see. Let's see, we got fair value here, and we got demand right there. Let's see if it want to hold. I think it will, because it didn't give me a super tight stop loss. Because sometimes you be like, yeah, no, why they doing so tight? Spreads. That's what I think. It's a little different, I think, in the future market. I don't think it's spreads like that, because I never really seen the actual fees that's associated with the trades be high. Well, with Topstep, that is. Now with Take Profit Trader, I noticed they fees pretty high on the trades. Now what you doing? Now you closed in that zone on that doggone demand. What you doing? You trying to drop on me? Trying to drop on me, boy? You trying to drop on me? What you doing? Seconds. Okay.
Order filled.
Stalling. Like that. A lot of time after it stall, it move real fast. What you doing? You taking too long. See, when it get to the top of the move, it slow down like that. Gonna have to show me something real quick. Is that the top? You finna turn around? Got 34 seconds. Show me something. I gotta get used to looking over here. I turned it on, but I'm so used to calculating the time on my own. I need to start looking there. Let's see the countdown. Come on now. You're taking a little too long. Okay. Are you gonna do it though? But is you gonna do it? Or whatever Nelly said. Seconds. I like you a lot. You're purty. You real purty like. Real soft and purty like. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Come on now, good. Get tired on me. But if you do, I got my finger on that goddamn trigger. We gonna lessen that goddamn we gonna lessen that risk, cause it's looking decent. Looking like we might get a nice little push this evening. Looky there. We're going break even now. Well, no, not yet. I'm gonna stay up under this push point. Or whatever you want to call it. That just came to my head just then. Yeah, we're gonna break even now though. Just in case. I don't make it, don't do nothing. Yeah, just in case that thing wanna pull back. This a nice little demand zone that it just created too. And we got fair value. We got a breakaway. We got demand on top of demand with a breakaway gap. Currently creating fair value. If this candle consolidates, that's a really good sign for the bullish action. Really good sign. Five seconds. This is really good. Now you hold on now. Now you hold on there now. Shoot, I might add another one. This look real good. No, I'm not gonna add no more. I'm not gonna get greedy. That's growth. Hold on, I'm finna go let my blinds down and turn the light on. Let's see if we get all the way up to the 27%. I mean the negative 27, whatever you want to call it, up there. I don't think it's gonna. Well, we don't know. I'm gonna start securing around this top though. I'm looking to secure something up there. Oh damn. Here we go. So this is a struggle I've been having recently. Do I put it down here, the safe area, or do I lock in? Because I've been having trades where I'll be up like this, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna let it run, and I'll, mark off the fair value or whatever, and it'll pull down, and now I done turned this nice trade into a bad one. So it's a struggle I've been having. Like, do I just lock in? Because I have trades like this all the time where I'm up 5, 6, 7, 8, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, and then it pull back on me. I have that happen all the time. Talking through this, I need to start recording more. I had trades like this all the time, but now I'm gonna start documenting this so I can see them, because this is cool. I can just upload it. Yeah, this is cool, because I need to get in the habit of doing the same thing habitually over and over again. I want trading to be boring. Look at that. So do I this is my dilemma. This is my dilemma right here. How much is enough? Because this looks really good, on the higher turn. The higher you go, the better it looks. So it makes sense to hold it, right? It makes sense to hold it until it don't. So it's like, you know. Well, like I said, it's an experiment. So I didn't say that. What I said was I have trades like this all the time. So we're gonna let this one be an experiment. If it pull back, I don't lose. If it keep going, it's a great evening. Because my whole thing at this point is I'm very good at trading, but letting go of certain things within my own mind, my own setbacks, my own psychology has been absolutely the hardest part about trading. So controlling your own mind, the hardest and the best thing you could possibly do. So I'm gonna need you to give me a bullish close, my boy. Or I don't know about you, cuh. I don't know about you, bruh. What you got going on, lil' bruh? So it'd be like, do you take the 8-900? Cause it's stalling out again. We're doing this again. So it's like, is it doing this again, or is it tired? Does it need a break? Does it need some Gatorade? So let's go up to the higher time frame where it doesn't look as scary. Oh shoot, this say $95. I thought that said $65. I'm a little dyslexic this evening. I swear that said $65. What you wanna do? Ah, boy. I'm still trying to calculate them seconds. 22 seconds. I gotta get used to looking over here. I'm so used to, okay, all right, that's 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why are you still right here? Alright, so ain't no fair value here, so either it's gooey. There we go. Now how are you gonna end? How are you gonna spend your next 40 seconds, my boy? Are you gonna close up here? Because that will be outstanding. Your boy, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. But hey, man. Five seconds. It's bullish. Okay. So this be the crux right here. Because technically, if we going off of this one, it's in this one's right. It's in the way. It could definitely pull back and tap that and go, and then still be bullish. So we got. I was finna do it again. 214 left in this count, in this 5-minute counter. If we can get this 5-minute counter to end bullish above this high, that's a great sign. But right now, we don't know, puppy. I don't know why I said that. Alright, I'm gonna lock that in. So, oops. Ah, frick. That's how I be feeling about locking stuff in. It's like, okay, well, I could just close it if that's how I feel. If I'm getting like it might pull back, I might as well just close it. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. We got 15 seconds. I definitely be thinking about it like that. It's like, okay, I'm feeling like it might pull back. I might as well just take what I got right now. If that's how I'm feeling. We got 44. So it's almost a new 15-minute candle and everything. So what would make sense for the next 15-minute candle? It can definitely fill in this area and then push up. So, I don't like that So either it's gonna close bullish, or I might have to just go and get out. It just pushed up again. We got 20 seconds. It's pushing up. So which one you want, bye? Which one you want, my bye? 15 seconds. See, I don't like that there. I don't like that right there. Let me look over here. I don't like that right there, right there. That right there, right there. There was a tiny bit right there. Tiny bit of fair value. What you trying to do, my boy? What you trying to do? You got 20 seconds. Is you finna go? Or you finna tell me no? What you finna do? Oh, which one you want? Cause I'm finna get out if you finna got out. I don't play. New candle. That looks good, but which one you want? You ain't doing it yet. I'm taking 1,000. I'm taking 1,000. I don't want to play around with these folk. I'm taking that 1,000. They playing. This thing can pull down again, and if it pull down again, then I'll get in again. But I'm taking 1,000. What I get on the other one? We secured 989 on one, 989 on the other. Oh man, look at that. See, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. I will take it. What the new 15 candle look like? So same thing. Same thing. I think it's smart to get out right there. Same thing. So if this candle stalls out, we got fair value right here, and this could go right into here, right into this high, or this next area of resistance, or next area of interest. I wouldn't even say resistance because this is all-time high territory. Market ain't been. Oh no, it's not. What am I talking about? This is new high, all-time high. The fuck. But yeah, nah. This is a mitigated. This is a mitigated fair value gap right here. Yeah, it's a mitigated fair value gap. This is the high that mitigated it. So that's what we're going towards. It's already mitigated, so it shouldn't stop it. This is the next actual fair value, but might as well mark it because it will cause turbulence. It is going to cause turbulence, my nig. Make sure we can see that boy. What happened to that boy? It's so much stuff on the charts down there. But what the thing doing? Sheesh, that looks so crazy. Yeah, we made the right decision. Yeah. For now. Hopefully it doesn't just keep going. But if it do, that's cool too. Just made $1,000 in what's that? 10 minutes. If it does keep going, it's like dang. It's like dang. I had 2 contracts on that, so I could have closed one in theory and left the other one. But this, you know, it's just one of them things. And I'm trying to get better with making the right decision because I'm good about turning trades like that into, you know, $200, $300, $100, $20. Something like that. Is you about to keep going? Is that like a getting older thing? My finger been hurting all day. My finger been hurting. Oh my god. I ain't but 36 long. Why I got all this? Why you aging? Why you not my face though? Still look nice and but this gray hair go crazy on me. Let me maybe I should move that right here. Yeah, maybe that make more sense. Okay. Yeah, we made the right decision. That boy ain't doing that. See this fair value? This 1 minute chart, so this ain't as it don't mean as much. But this fair value here has not created more fair value. It swept a high though. It swept the high and came back this way. So let's see which way the market want to come from here. Excuse me, law. What you want to do, little baby? Oh, patience. So that be the thing is like, do you have patience and just wait, or do you secure the bag? I think that's always the right answer. You know, where else you gonna go and make $1,000 in 10 minutes on a Sunday evening, sitting wherever you want to be sitting. Hopefully my progeny doesn't wake up in there. So we got 3 tests of this high. It's wicking. That means it's a lot of sellers up here. There's a lot of sellers up here. So if it does fall, you can look. Well, this actually, if you do another Fibonacci, I guarantee you this area here is going to be the golden zone of that move. It's going to be so freaking crazy looking, but right at the bottom of it, 50% right there. Boom. So yeah, so this is the demand. That's the fair value gap. So it would make sense for price to pull here. That would also be retesting this trend line as well. So yeah, it makes sense for the market to at least come down here, at the very least. So it'll make more sense to wait till it does go down there to then see what the market how it reacts to that area. Really, we don't need this here anymore. Technically, we don't need that no more either. But let me see. I'm gonna leave it there just for reference, because that was the fair value gap that started this. Now, what time is it? How much? 6:45. So this is actually making 15-minute fair value up here, or it's gonna close all this in. And if it closes, if that candle ends like this, I still wouldn't want to sell it because the market is extremely bullish. So it would have to do a whole lot more for me to be like, oh yeah, let me sell this. Because not me. See how these folks sold? See what happened to them? Come here. See how these folks sold? See what happened to them? Come here. So it would have to go there. Back, it would have to come here, break that low, bounce off that low. Then, shoot, this would be the best place to get in on this one, actually, because it did it and then it replicated itself. But even still, I wouldn't be trying to push far. I would just be trying to get back into this area here, or see how it's gonna react. Hold on, let's go up. Oh shoot, to see how it's gonna react back down into this huge gap that it just created. Cause look, this could be fake. You see what I'm saying? It could push here, reject, push again, but what is it pushing into? A whole bunch of buyers. A whole bunch of buyers. So you got to be real careful trying to sell this. However, am I missing it? Are we missing in action? See, like I said, it makes sense for that to happen. That makes sense. Now, how deep is it gonna go? How deep is your love? How deep? You know what I mean. Or where I was going. I was definitely about to turning into trading after dark. Ooh, that's an idea. That's an idea. Maybe I will do that. I think it'll be better for me to just record the videos for now because I don't necessarily want to go live. I can't, man. I ain't got enough of a following or anything like that to go live. I guess I could go on Facebook. I don't really be on social media like that though. I go on there for giggles. I go on there for watching little funny videos. I don't really be like reading timelines, and I don't do all that type of stuff. I try to control what I consume, cause yeah. But come on in now. My neck hurts. I'm finna go get my little massage in a minute. What you gonna do, little player? But yeah, 1, 2, and then I held it to, let's see, 3. I was entered over here, right? Somewhere, sheesh, I can't remember. It was over here though, because I set through these little, so it must have been this candle here. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So about 20 to 24 minutes. I got out over here somewhere. Yeah, so like 20 to 22 minutes in that trade. $1,000, almost $1,000. So let's never mind. So once again, this should push down because we got a break of that fair value. So it's gonna turn into resistance. See how that counter bounced right off of it. Right off of it. Let me move that over so you can see. Shakur. Exactly. I wouldn't sell in here. You're crazy. Exactly. Okay. I thought I heard rumblings of a toddler. Yeah, I wouldn't sell. Because you're crazy. You're freaking crazy if you're selling here. Why would you be selling here? Until it breaks this, it don't make sense. Until it breaks this, until it's over here, sales don't make sense. And even then you gotta be careful, because it can go whoop, dead. I can't believe that just came out of my mouth. Wow. Wow. boy. What you doing, Kai? It makes sense though. Now you gonna push down again, cause it closed. Come on, come on, player. Don't do me like that. Don't embarrass me in front of company. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, nigga. Come on. Come on. But also, it doesn't have to touch this. Because if it turn around and it close above here, it's safe to say bye. Without touching that. See? 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 How you gonna embarrass me like that, cuz? Come on now. Yup. Yup. But you gotta let that close though. Oh, this is a 5-minute count. Hold on. What we doing? Oh, is this some... Are you playing with me? Are you joshing me? Look at that look. Look at this. Look at this. The Josh. The Joshua of it all. What the fuck? The Joshua of it all. Look at this. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It was a false alarm. Oh, was it? I think it was a false alarm. Yeah, definitely. It was definitely a false. Oh, whoa, player. Whoa, 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 whoa. And there goes my dilemma. When do you hold and when do you fold? I know if I was just looking at the hour chart, it would have been like, why did you get out? Why exactly? But, alright. Still though, that don't mean nothing. It's always gonna be, as long as this thing exists, it's gonna be money to get. So I'm thankful for what I was able to do in 22 minutes. And I want to say the whole thing was recorded too. I usually start recording after I'm already in a trade, so I think the whole thing was recorded. And I got to see myself, or I'm gonna be able to see myself walking through this mentally. I think that's, yeah, I think this is really good. A video journal, log, whatever. I think that's a good thing. I want to say that so bad, but I'm not. Oh my god. I want to say it though, but sneeze. stupid? I don't know. Because we are late in the game. And it's acting stupid. 15 seconds on. It's acting stupid. Let's see. 25 seconds. Where's Brent? Okay. Where are we? Okay. Does it make sense? That's what I don't know. I don't want to do all this studying right now. I kind of need to be in the moment. So where's price going? Kind of don't matter. It's just what is he doing right now? And then I'll let price action decide. So that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna break even right now. Cause we ain't got time to do no market research. We're just gonna have to let that boy do what it do. If it pull back, we see we don't lose no money. We make a little bit more. Yeah. Come on, what you wanna do? But yeah, you see my Fibonacci though. You see my Fib though. This is my Fib gang go crazy. My Fib gang go crazy. Remember what I told you? Remember what I told you? Shout out to that boy Dapper Willis. I definitely learned that from him. So if you buy his course, you'll at least know that and how all that works. These trend lines and these in his Fibonacci, and I combine that with fair value. So it's a fair value gap right here. Let's see how it reacts. If it closes or if it respects it. This stuff is good, man. It works. I think what time is it? 30 seconds. Let me go up. You don't need to see that no hiding. Ooh wee. Okay, 5 seconds left. So we just logged in again. That we just gonna keep doing that. And I'm almost back to break even. So we're just gonna keep being consistent. We're gonna keep taking smart trades and 5 seconds on it. Why you better come on and show me something. See, now we in that zone again. I do see this fair value here. This one was respected. Let's mark it off. That one is respected. What you gonna do? Because either way, it's a profit. Might not be as big as I want, but either way, what's the low on this counter right here? 29.50. Oh shoot. 37 and 37. So it tapped the low. It didn't break it. It didn't break into the zone. It tapped the top of it. Oh, my neck. Is there a bottom on this candle? 39 cents? Nope. Excuse me. Seconds. Are you gonna make a higher high? I would like for you to close above this high. Like close above it. Like not that one. Not that. Got 5 seconds. Yeah, keep going. Oh. What you trying to do, playboy? Just in case. He's slowing down.
Order filled.
Okay. Another 400 to the good. But hey, my fields work, bruh. My fields work, bruh. They work, bruh. My strategy works. Cause look, let's recap. We got a rejection of the 50% of this move right here. Boom, boom, boom. This was perfect, actually. I think it's gonna keep going, but yeah, we got it to break the trend line. It created this trend line here. It created a cap, a wet for the wedge, a top for the wedge. We had this squeeze to the point where it had to break either up or down. It broke up. We entered in here. We rose it there, collected on that, and then we just rolled. I don't know where I got in. Up here, it was up here. We got in up here and rolled to here ish. was two really good trades in the Asian session.